Wow! The NotebookLM team just released auto-labeling and auto-categorization of sources for notebooks with greater than 5 sources. It is a one-click process with plenty of manual customization available to the user. This video is must-watch for NotebookLM users. Thanks to Steven Johnson for his excellent X-post outlining the new functionality. I love the ability to segregate the newly added sources. This is a game changer. And now on to the details.
When you load heavy research into a project, the source panel quickly turns into a massive alphabetical wall of text. Finding specific information requires endless scrolling, and keeping track of distinct topics becomes a severe bottleneck. This split-screen comparison shows the solution. NotebookLM now features an auto-labeling tool that takes that endless list on the left and instantly organizes it into the tidy, categorized folders you see on the right. To use this feature, your project needs a minimum baseline of information. You will see the option appear as soon as you have more than 5 sources uploaded to your notebook. Categorization sharpens the AI's focus while cleaning the interface, eliminating irrelevant facts, speeding up chat response times, and isolating incoming research. Organization provides the logic for high-speed analysis. This structure converts the static repository into a precision analytical engine. Let's set it up. Look at this interface mockup. Right above your messy source list on the left side of the screen, you will find the Auto Label button. Click it. NotebookLM automatically scans the text inside all your documents, identifies overlapping subject matter, and groups them into high-level categories. A single document can even receive multiple labels if it covers several topics. You maintain total control over these new categories. Expand any folder to see the sources inside, or click the 3-dot menu next to a label to rename it or add emojis to visually separate your topics. If you decide a category isn't useful, you can delete the label entirely. Doing this only removes the organizational tag. Your actual source documents are completely safe and will remain in your project. This one-click cleanup gives you a visually distinct, safe baseline. You can now navigate massive datasets without suffering from cognitive overload. Step 2 is putting those categories to work. Use the selection buttons on the right side of the source panel to choose one specific category. Locking the AI onto a single label forces it to ground all its chat responses exclusively in those exact sources. It completely eliminates the risk of the AI pulling in irrelevant information from your other folders. This animation illustrates the mechanical advantage. When the AI filters your massive dataset down to a single selected group, chat response times drop significantly because the system has far fewer sources to load into its active context window. Take a look at this historical photograph of a multi-story brick building and outdoor encampment. If you are specifically researching the Civil War, locking onto your history category ensures the AI analyzes only relevant era documents like this to generate highly targeted studio artifacts. With your specific label selected, simply click the Audio Overview or Slide Deck button. NotebookLM will generate a custom podcast or presentation sourced purely from that precise slice of your notebook. Selecting a category operates as a strict mechanical filter, forcing the AI to prioritize speed, accuracy, and absolute topical focus. Let's apply this to a live research sprint. Suppose you run a fast research query on the Battle of Gettysburg and import 10 brand new sources into your project. Previously, those incoming sources would scatter alphabetically throughout your entire document list. Now, the interface visually segregates the unreviewed data from your verified folders. You can see the new layout here. Your pre-existing labeled folders sit neatly at the top of the panel, while your fresh batch of 10 sources sits distinctly separated at the bottom in a loose alphabetical list. You can manually select just those unlabeled, newly imported sources and hit the Slide Deck button. This isolates the fresh data so you can review exactly what was just added to your project. This visual segregation keeps you in control during deep research sessions. It prevents unverified data from polluting the sources you have already read and categorized. Once you have reviewed the new Gettysburg documents, it is time to file them away. Go back to the original Auto Label button in the top left corner. Click the menu and select Reorganize Unlabeled Sources. Watch how this works. NotebookLM seamlessly sweeps the loose files from the bottom of your screen and sorts them directly into the appropriate pre-existing label folders. If you ever need to view your entire alphabetical list again, simply click Return to List View. Your project toggles back to the traditional layout, but the system remembers all your applied labels. The workspace maintains its structural integrity as it grows. You can pull in massive amounts of new research, review it in isolation, and file it away seamlessly. You have mastered a tamed, self-organizing system. Navigating a massive research project is now a fluid, controlled experience. You now have a pristine visual layout that actively improves the speed and accuracy of the AI's responses. You also have a repeatable workflow to confidently isolate, review, and autofile every new drop of deep research you generate. Open up your largest NotebookLM project right now. Locate the Auto Label button and organize your sources. With proper categorization, your notebook operates as a highly controlled, lightning-fast research assistant.
In conclusion, you get one-click auto-categorization of notebook sources. You can rename and/or add emoji to the titles. You can move sources to different categories. You can delete folders without deleting the sources contained in the folders. With regards to artifacts in the Studio pane, this new functionality in UI makes targeting artifacts on a specific category in the notebook much easier than in the past. Check out all of this new functionality today.